Hi, we, Robert, Jurga and Asta, have made a picture book for children and parents to have a fun time reading together. Thank you for helping to kickstart this project. Here comes our book. Mum, I want an octopus. This is Julia. She'd say hello, but as you see, she's rather busy right now. She has a great imagination and it doesn't give her any rest. And this is her mum. She has a great imagination too, and she's also very busy, although usually for rather different reasons. But daydreaming is not the only thing Julia likes. She loves animals. Yesterday they went to the zoo, and it was so much fun. Well, we're not sure if Mum would agree. And because Julia is a child, just like you, it didn't take long until... "Mum, Mum," she cried, "let's get a crocodile. Crocodiles are great. I could play on his teeth. I could make real music. Definitely better than drumming." And she could finally use her nice red dress. A crocodile? No, no, no. It would be me who has to walk him every day, and the people at the park might feel a bit uncomfortable around him. "I see," said Julia. "But then, what if we got a panda? Everyone is comfortable around pandas. He would be soft and fluffy and cute, and he would hug me in my bed when I cannot fall asleep." A panda? Do you know how much bamboo a panda needs? A whole boatload every day, and I wouldn't enjoy collecting it from the noisy port. "I see," agreed Julia. "But what if we got mice instead? Mice don't eat a lot, and they don't fancy bamboo at all. And they would prepare me opulent cheese dinners. Cheese is healthy." Julia really loves cheese. Do you? Mice? Mice eat a lot, and they eat all the time. They would steal all my sugar and drink my tea. How would we have a proper afternoon snack then? "Right," agreed Julia again. "But what if we got a giraffe? A giraffe won't steal your sugar. She would feed herself on leaves, completely without help. In fact, she could get me to the trees as well. We could bake pear tarts more often." Julia would give anything for a good fruit tart. "A giraffe? Do you know how long their necks are? I would have to spend the whole autumn knitting a scarf for her. I wouldn't even be able to make us dinner." Right. Julia had to agree. But what if we got a whale? A whale doesn't have a neck. She wouldn't need a scarf, and she would be great for hot days, like today. A whale would be better than a garden fountain. Very practical. Which it indeed is. Everybody knows that. A whale? Do you know how much water they need? A whole bucket? A whole bathtub? Actually, we would need to flood the whole garden. I couldn't ride my bike to work. I would need to buy a rowing boat. "I see," nodded Julia thoughtfully. "But what if we got a kangaroo instead? Kangaroos don't need much water, and they are faster than your bike. I could finally visit my grandma every day. Her cupcakes are just unbelievable." They are. A kangaroo? Kangaroos don't like to stay in the house. He would run away all the time. He would disappear into the forest, and I would have to search for him every day. "I see," agreed Julia, slightly disappointed. "But then let's get an octopus. Because when I go to visit Grandma by foot, I never manage to carry everything I need. But an octopus has 8 arms, don't you know? He would definitely manage." Julia doesn't need much, just her teddy bear, shoes, swimming costume, notebook, winter hat, summer hat, sunglasses, her doll Mary, Mary's car, Mary's extra clothes for evening dress, the picture cubes, Eddie the fish, swimming glasses, flippers, flask of tea, small cupcake, keys, socks, extra sweater, extra jacket, balloon from last week's birthday party, butterfly net, zoom-in glass, tennis racket, beach ball, small ball, 3 nice white buttons, her collection of dried flowers, map, compass, photo of her parents, her address, colour pencils, and of course, something nice for Grandma. An octopus? They like to mask themselves and hide in the most unlikely places. An image of the wardrobe popped up in her mind. It would scare me all the time. I guess, said Julia sympathetically, but then let's get an elephant. He definitely wouldn't hide in your wardrobe, and he would play with me all the time. He'd make bubbles for me. I like bubbles. As you see, there's a lot Julia likes. An elephant. An elephant would definitely be bigger than my wardrobe, or our car, or even our living room. We could never watch the TV again. I see, whispered Julia. But what if? But Mum wouldn't have any more but and what if. It was evening and Julia had to go to bed. But then, early in the morning, somebody rang the doorbell. In the doorway stood her dad, holding something wrapped in his coat. Julia noticed the tail. Is that a snake? Julia noticed the long ears. Is it a rabbit? Julia noticed the smooth fur.